that share button. Alfino, do you mind if I eat this sandwich in front of you? I mean, you can't actually see me through the screen.
This nice warm sandwich.
Oh wait, I can eat bread.
Oh, this is true.
I forgot. What's the command for bread? Is it just /bread?
I think it might be breakfast?
No, I think it's just bread.
Is it bread? Let's see.
Oh,
yeah.
It's not a breakfast sandwich, it's just bread.
I just like that the emote is now just called breakfast. Good.
So yeah, you finished her bread before I finished my sandwich. Alfino was like, if you're done eating bread over there, it's like, no, I'm not.
And they just pick out another out of their other pockets and they eat another piece of bread. It's like, you guys surely haven't any more pockets, and then they open up their jacket and there's 6 more pockets.
Cheers. Just eat bread right.
Good idea. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, controller.
Oh. That was like, are you going to do it inside the bonfire?
In the bonfire. How do you think about that, Alfino? It's quite nippy out here today, isn't it?
You can't have this bread, but we can. We can have all the bread.
Hachifon gave it to us.
Oh, special bread then.
It's special bread.
Alright.
Oh, yes,
How pompous
plot.
did I make Alfino?
Oh, if you're gonna be Alfino, you have to be super-duper pompous. Especially if someone's so eager to enter the Stone Vigil, such as he.
Like last time, towards the end of the night, I was like, I forgot. Like, I think I was tired. Let's see. Alfino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil. As I am sure you will agree, it is past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Drillmont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. I gotta sit over here and eat some bread.
I'm gonna eat the breadcrumbs that fell off your bread.
I don't get paid, so I haven't had a meal in like 4 weeks.
My sister took all the money when she left.
Drill ball.
Oh, cutscene.
I forgot who drill ball was. I think you did.
It was me.
Okay.
We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gillian would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now that I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand. It seemed too much to hope that the scions of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. I do not want to skip cutscene.
They're like, are you okay, Joel? He's like, this menu is in front of my face right now, hold on.
Never have I been happier to be proven wrong.
Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error.
Ooh.
Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate it if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship.
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Excuse me. Did we not do a whole entire plot for you?
Yes. Yes, of course. It is the very least I can do, given all that you have done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear.
You speak of the Javanians that now hold the ruin. Those damned dragons.
In part, yes. but I should explain myself. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned at the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say. Nor can I give you any assurances that it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruin has served as a Dravanian foothold in Kurthus, from which they have struck out as with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have as yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change.
Well, that sucks. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Dromont, but there is no guarantee that you will prevail. We all know that Ishgard is a bunch of waffling knights. In any event, we will not have the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid.
I like how we all turn around and we're just like, what?
You mean I'm going in there?
I see. Well, that may be for the best, because we are little suck-ass babies. I will inform Sir Nathan Drake of your impending visit. May Helona guide you, scions.
Oh my god, can you imagine that crossover? I would be like forking over hundreds of dollars.
Dude,
like,
I would pay like 5 subs. 5 subs at least.
Take my money, Nathan Drake. He's just sitting over here like, where am I? I touched a
Where's the
error.
cursed Aztec gold? And they're like, Ishgard.
Ishgard, it's in the vault.
In the vault, next to the Starbucks.
They're like, we're never getting up our really weird Aztec gold thing. They don't even know what Aztec is. So
they're like, we found this in the woods.
It's in the woods. It's ours now.
It's mine. In the woods. It's mine. You can't have it. You know why? Because we love its dreams, its ambitions.
Helone herself directed us to this gold.
Oh my god. You know what's funny? That is so true. Oh, hello, Miss Hache.
Look, it's Gaya's spouse.
What up,
Hail
Nathan Drake?
There!
Hail
I don't
there.
have a Nathan Drake voice. Hail there!
I mean, you almost sound like you're about ready to be like Victor Sullivan. God damn!
Damn it, Drake! Lord Dromont has apprised me of the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whensoever you will, which might be 5 minutes from now. The Stone Vigil is now accessible. I hope you saw that. I saw it too. It was kind of weird.
Oh, let's see. One of 4 watchtowers built along the Sea of Clouds by the city-state of Ishgard. The Stone Vigil was overrun and occupied by the Dravanian horde not long after the calamity. The following years have seen the Knights of House Durndare make several attempts at reclaim the fortress, but to no avail. What could it be that thwarts their every effort? I wonder. What could possibly be stopping them?
Zuya and Hachi are having a moment.
Oh, I think it's the first time I saw that outfit on you, Hachi. That looks pretty.
Oh. Is that one of the new Mog stations?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like that outfit.
I gotta protect my wallet. It actually looks really good.
Oh.
Money. Oops,
Oh, it's
like,
thanks.
I need that money. Look at all that thanks.
Look at all
down.
those thanks. Nathan Drake... Oh, never mind. Does
Never
Nathan
mind
Drake
that
have
Nathan
anything to say?
Drake.
No, said the game.
He's like, I just stand here all day long and I look at things. Like a lot of Ishtards. Look at all of these dragons.
Dragon tails, dragon
the
tails.
dragonflies are not considered dragons. They're more like the dragon's pets.
That makes sense.
Well, it always confused me because a lot of dragons, you know, they're intelligent, but some of them aren't. And then you realized that most of them were keeping like enthralled pets, or mostly maybe Nidhogg was. We don't know anything about Nidhogg.
What's a Nidhogg?
I mean, sometimes the Ishtards talk about him, but we don't know what that means.
Sounds like a burger joint.
Come on down, the Nidhogg.
Well, howdy, welcome over to the Nidhogg, and I had your order. Yeah, I'll have the race vulgar.
I'll have the race vulgar, extra cheese.
Extra cheese. No heretics.
No heretics.
And you get a Happy Meal, and the Happy Meal is just like an Ishgardian axe.
Like, oh man.
And this comes with the medieval meal.
I wanted Sir Zephyr's, oh gosh, what is he, Lance?
Is it? Yeah, is it Lance?
You have a Lance? I don't know,
Someone had a Lance. I hope it was Sir Paul.
I think Sir Paul had, white mage, what do they call it?
Oh.
Conjure. Yeah. I don't know, it's been a while, I haven't, looked up that information.
So weird not having Uton. Boom.
I've not played Black Mage at such a low level for a while. I still want to do Umbral Soul, and I'm like, I'm far from it.
Fire!
Thunder. Luckily, I do have freezes.
I'm sure Sid's going down these halls. He's like, airship. Toes.
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 I almost thought you said toast, and I'm like, oh man, he's
toast.
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 Go with my coffee. He's like thinking he's like coffee.
No, he's even just food. It's no longer like body parts. It's now food.
He's learning. He's learning. He's moving on to food. What's your favorite food, Sid? He's like, coffee. That's not a food. That's
coffee.
Like coffee, it means I can work. Like Sid, please eat more than just coffee.
Coffee. Chudo Yodo, or is it Yurdo? Yudo.
Chudo Yudo.
Chudo Yudo. Sid's like churro.
Dang it. guy's swing attack is always bugs. There's a reminder to always follow the boss.
Oh, apparently I was in that fire.
Oh, now you got burns.
Yup. Copy of Oz Notoria.
We don't need books. I don't know how to read. Get that out of here.
Joke's on you, I can't even read. Ziz, what are you doing here?
He came all the way from the North Shroud.
I came to exact revenge on the person who kept stealing faces, and it brought me to Kurthus.
It's all connected back to Hawk Manor. Dude, Zuya is like actually earning a lot of money right now. It's 34 gil, 34 gil, 35 gil.
We are getting rich.
Yeah, it's like, oh, we should have been slaying dragons a whole lot earlier.
Little did we know that Gervonians had gil. Like, we've been helping the wrong people.
Where is the guild? Is it from all of the Ishgardian soldiers they swallowed, and so now the guild's like all in the stomach?
Ishgards were actually made of coins.
Oh my god. This is only going to make GIA more and more. Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm gonna hold out. Do I have mana ward? Oh, that didn't help.
Oh, more dragons showed up.
I'm gonna...
Drillmont was right.
I'm gonna run as fast as I can.
Watch them all disperse.
We killed a few. Oh, the carrier Ziz is still here. Oh wait, that's I shouldn't be walking down there. That's a different one. It's that hidden room that you don't have to go to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I tried to turn down there. I'm like, oh, there's the Ziz.
Turn down for what?
Oh, fire! Oh.
Boot boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop. Boop boop.
At least this isn't hard mode where you have to keep worrying about ice bin going down.
Oh god, hard mode, I hate.
This is not a great dungeon. Mostly because of Mr. Turtle Guy.
Turtle guy was
Getting out of
rough.
us.
And the final boss where you had the two dragons. Always keep coming at you. Well, now it is. I just remember I always had issues with that for some reason.
I think it was because it was one of the first bosses where you're like, this guy does not take aggro. He will just attack whoever he wants to.
Yeah, and it doesn't give you like a moveset name.
Yeah, it was like them going like, make sure you pay attention to telegraphs.
It's like, joke's on you, I can't paragraph.
it's just one of those things where it's like at the time it was like, oh, this is very new. Now it's like, have you tried Larboard or Starboard?
God.
That's the worst. I still have trouble.
I still have trouble with that sometimes. That's fire!
This fight sucks.
Oh, I forgot about this fight, yeah. It does. We have to keep an eye on the dragon outside and hit him with a cannon.
I'll keep an eye out on range. Usually, like a bard or a healer, black mage in my case, does it. Oh, there she is.
There she is.
Yeah, you actually have to fight. Well, actually, I think is that the dragon that's at the end of this one, or is it in hard mode?
It could be. It could be that one. I can't remember.
She comes back in the hard mode, doesn't she? She's like, I'm not done yet.
A word with you.
Okay, so here's what I don't understand. Is there like no way to get rid of those tornadoes?
It's you have to like always avoid it.
But I don't know how to hit the thing.
I just watched that healer just like goes. Just goes straight into it.
I can't hit it because the tornado's in the way. Like it'll hit you and then interrupt your thing.
This is goodbye.
Like, see, and she always like does it right where the tornado is.
Yeah.
You just gotta kill him.
I wonder if it like targets someone and you kind of have to like follow it, I guess.
I don't know. Like it really seems like it wants to go to the cannon specifically. Like it'll pick one of the cannons, but then it makes it impossible to click on the cannon because the tornado hits you and makes your action be interrupted. I mean, usually we kill it fast enough and the healers kind of heal through just all of the icy bits, but when you're new, like, you kind of do that mechanic or else you die.
Yeah.
Like, we have some pretty good gear on underneath all this, so that's why we survived. Very glad our healer is a Highlander here. I love seeing him. Or not Highlander. Is it Midlander? You're a Highlander, right? No.
I'm a Midlander.
Highlanders are the ones that...
Yeah.
See, I was like, I don't know about heroes. You all look the same.
You're all tall.
You're all tall.
Tall and dirty. Kinda. Fortunately, it's dark, but right in this window, you can actually see Ishgard.
Oh yeah, the weather's not good for it right now.
No, it just looks like a big bland of ice cream right now.
Yeah, if it's sunny out, which is rare day, but you can see a good picture of this that window. It was so titillating, so tantalizing back in the day because you weren't allowed in there and you're like, I want to go in.
I want to go in, I want to see it.
But all you could do was do Stone Vigil and look at it. This is the closest you could probably get to it. Stone Vigil.
The strong room gate. What could be on these gates? An airship! Well, it's still there. Oh.
Look, it's the Enterprise. I
And
saw
look,
it. It's right
there's a
here.
dragon in front of the Enterprise.
Yes, just
Oh,
beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. Also, how did you were you guys just following behind us, like several rooms behind? Like, where
yeah,
were you
Sid
guys?
was like, toast.
The dragon is not our concern. We have come for the airship, and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Like, this is fucking easy. Zuya, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. Make sure it doesn't wake up. If it wakes, we may need you to provide a distraction until we are ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? No.
Sure. Oh.
That settles it, then. Shall we, Sid? Let's go start. As you command. I'm still on toast.
He's like, toast. Oh, you two, please be careful. They're like walking so nonchalantly. Uh-oh, wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, so you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Bye. Oh, no, I'm here.
I'm up to get McDonald's.
And you are aware
Now
that her
I'm-
strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquest, a testament to the fanatical devotion of her followers. The Ixal are nothing if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labor to believe that you will best this foe. Yet, only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal is capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it's you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you live that long. I'm gonna give him some corn pops.
Alfido, the dragon! I hate this.
I
dragon,
hate
we
this.
were told not
I
to
dropped my
wake up.
toast.
Confound it all. Told you not to wake the dragon.
Oh shit.
Haha, evil.
Evil powers.
Evil power.
Let us see how well your blasphemous gift served you this time, Crystal Bearer. What a nice guy. He seems like a good guy. I'm glad I calmed down and the Highlander was Vanderbilt.
I'm very happy. I'm very happy for this woman. He's a very good villain. Though I just love Astro. And I also
love Astro.
I love characters I will never not see enough of in this game. Female Highlanders, female Rogan. My favorite. I love it every time I see it. Wait, so this is the dragon that was hurling things at us in the last fight, and then she was like, I'm going to take a nap.
She literally went like, ow, that hurt, I'm gonna take a nap now. And that like, what, like 5 minutes between?
Yeah, like, she's like, well, I give up trying to kill them. I guess I'll take a nap over.
I'm glad Sid and Alfie are just sitting up there watching. They're like, holy
We don't even
shit.
see them, do we?
No.
It's just the airship.
It's just
It'd
the
be funny if
airship.
their character models were there and they were just kind of like, hey, waving. This is always the hard part. Ooh.
Alfina would literally be screaming, "Get up on the dragon's back! Get up on the dragon's back!"
We're done with that era. We don't have to come back to it. It can't hurt us anymore.
Oh, I'm glad the AoE popped up right then and there. Oh shit.
It always happens when you're in animation lock, 100%.
I swear. Yeah!
Boom, baby! She's like, I'll go back to sleep.
Or blow up.
Was the dragon even really there? Maybe that's why it was weird. Like, it was really La Habrea just conjuring up some sort of acid.
It was just La Habrea. Ooh, a pair of Vigil boots. Oops, that's not my bread. I forgot my Minfilia cookie emote has the bread icon, so I thought I was doing the bread emote. Whoops.
It's bread, not cookie. Man, I could go for some shortbread cookies. Oh.
Oh, that does sound good.
Going on sugar-free diets mean you just think about cookies.
Ooh, cutscene.
Looking around.
Ooh. Another crystal.
Another hand touches the booth.
Well, time to trip out on some shrooms.
Oh, it's shroom time. It's like, how many shrooms from Ul'dah do we take? Oh, so now... Have we really collected that many?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I know.
Crystal bearer. Well, that was weird. So yeah. Larx, are you alright? Speak to me. Twelve be praised. I fear the beast had injured you. You are staring out and looking like a doofus for like 12 minutes. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When we were caught in the midst of the etheric bubble with the dragon, when you were caught in it, I was all but certain my next mission would be find a new champion.
Wow, someone's faith in us.
Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
You're just things. I don't do people. I have quite enough to do already. Which reminds me, Sid's working on the Enterprise as we... Like, yeah, thanks, Alvino.
Wow.
Sid's working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say.
I have a lot to say to you, sir.
No. Alfino, please, come on. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? And don't you dare say toast.
Toast.
Yes. Though it will not be a pleasant ride, like my entire life. The metaphor. Well, I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. I am freaking cold. 'Tis a pity that the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain.
Alfredo wishes to know how to quit you, Ishgard. Brokeback Ishgard.
If all are in agreement and are done making Brokeback Mountain jokes, let us return to Gridania. He's like looking over at Larx. So I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye. It is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission.
Toast.
It's like, okay, I guess I'll I'll just press this button over here.
Yeah, because I'm just, he's probably like, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Hands.
Hand.
Bicep.
This is all so familiar. I know this hand. I know this airship. If I could just
Fist.
bah, it's no use. Just can't remember stuff. Let's go. Let's go.
Just
Who would have thought being hit by an entire fucking meteor would be this much of a headache? There's this card. You can't see it because the weather's shit.
It's just one big ice cream
wave
cone.
Goodbye.
Bye. We'll remember you all in therapy.
Do you think all the Ishgars who helped us are they looking out? They're like, there they are. They're flying.
They're like, holy shit! What is that?
Oh.
The Archbishop's like, we must close the gates
Close
even further.
the gates.
Close the gates.
Oh yeah, you can't drive an airship into Ishgard either because you will be met with a force field that will just like disintegrate you. They put that up so the Dravanians can't. You might be wondering, well, why can't the Dravanians just fly into Ishgard? They have wings. They have measurements against that too. So that's also why you can't fly there. Anyways. When I look at her, I feel as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Shit.
Ship.
And you were like, okay, Sid, you just work on that. You work on that.
You're doing good, Sid.
Ah, how I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood, even though the people here are racist and they talk to vibrating elements. Yet I will not deny that the Holy See has its charms. What charm did you get out of all of that? We almost were thrown into
Alfino was embraced by the flirtatious of Hodgefont.
Hodgefont was kind of charming, I'll give you that. Endless detours aside, our Ishgardian John proved quite the adventure. Okay.
Sure, you did nothing, but okay.
People died, Alfino.
People died, and this Inquisitor was buried in snow, and Francel's sexy secret was almost exposed, and Hodgefont got really horny.
That's a pretty much summary of it. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Here are some thanks from me directly to you. Alright, Sid.
Oh, Elfie goes, why do you tarry? Our work is not yet finished. We must press onward until the Hoppy Queen lies broken at our feet. Jesus Christ. Alfino goes from a 1 to like all of a sudden a 5.
He's very sure of himself, 100%.
Sid appears to be deep in thought.
He's been the entire time like, shit. Shit. Like, Sid, come on.
Starboard.
Larboard. Starboard. Sid, do you know the mechanics? He's like, I've forgotten already. It calms me to look at her.
Aw.
It is as though I've been returned with a part of me I never knew was missing. I feel like a lot of me is missing, all the time. Hardly surprising! You did design and build her. You also are
Alfino,
forgetful.
can you go
Whoa.
away?
Also, who put you up there? Weren't you just down here a minute
Yeah,
ago?
he was literally up there. He's like, sorry, I I needed to use the bathroom.
I ran up there. Right, Bear, good news. Apparently, in this entire time, I visited the Sea Seers, and that they have granted our request to the House Enterprise. Oh yeah, we can't illegally park our airship here, you know. We
Oh,
may
yeah.
take as long as we require to repair her.
Woo!
Of course, it would be rank folly to take one moment more than we require. Garuda, lest we forget, grows stronger by the hour. If we are to have any hope of wresting this benighted realm from her talons, it needs be soon. And I gotta go to the restroom again, so we better hurry this up. Though I am no expert on the workings of airships, it seems plain to me that the Enterprise suffered much from her time in the wilderness. Am I correct, Sid?
No shit, Sherlock.
You are. Frankly, it's a miracle she carried us this far. You ever had to run an airship on farts? As you know, the Howling Eye is encircled by a raging tempest, apt to turn proud trees into matchwood. Our battle will end before it begins if the Enterprise cannot weather the storm. Ship.
Shit.
Given time, I believe I can fully repair her. But you need like a master engineer for that.
I'm just Marcus.
I'm just Marcus.
They're like, no, we thought you were moving forward.
No, you got to head, shoulders, knees, and toes, Sid.
He's like, toast.
Toes. No, come back. But if this tempest is as fearsome as you say, even that may not be enough. Confound it. There must be some way. Or there must be a way to brave the fury of the elements. The elements. But of course, that's it. We work upon the element itself. Using the power of a corrupted crystal, we could clear a path through the storm, and spare the Enterprise a battering. I see. I'm going to pretend I know those words. You propose to utilize... I suppose I did study a lot in college. You propose to utilize the properties of a crystal to alter the elemental aspect of the barrier. It seems so childishly simple in retrospect. Don't pretend like you fucking knew, Alfino.
Alfino, who are you?
Though may have not to you two. We speak of the manifestations of over-aspected ether that can be found throughout Eorzea. Is my words too much for you? Shall I speak in simpler terms? Since the calamity disrupted the land's etheric currents, such crystals have become cooperatively commonplace. Things have been fucked up since the calamity, which has been a cause of great woe, as they are known to warp etheric energies, including those of living organisms.
I learned that in microbiology.
I have a degree. The point is, we could theoretically use a corrupted crystal to convert the wind aspect of ether, compromising Garuda's barrier, into ether of another's aspect, one she cannot control. With certain modifications, the Enterprise should be able to deliver us to the Howling Eye in comfort, however hard Garuda blows. But we are getting ahead of ourselves. All of this rests upon our ability to procure a crystal with the necessary properties. Have you any idea where we might acquire one?
Nope.
No. No.
No.
No.
No.
But I know a man who might. A scholar by the name Lamberti, who resides in Camp Drybone. I was there, remember, when I was Marcus? Strange as it may sound, I met him during my time at the church. well, Marcus met him, I suppose. Whether out of pity, or for want of a more willing listener, he would talk to me for some hours at a time about his etheric studies, corrupted crystals being his pet subject. It was as a result of these conversations that poor Marcus was observed to possess an uncommon knack for theoretical science. I also was still screaming. I interrupted his lectures often to take my 3 o'clock scream. Zuya and Larx, I need you both to return to Thanalan and seek out this scholar. Sid and I will set about repairing the Enterprise in your absence.
Great.
Now go. I need to go to the bathroom.
And get out of here.
Been drinking a lot of tea.
Tea. Where's the Enterprise?
Where's the Enterprise?
Oh, there it is. Oh!
I was sitting here because Sid is saying, like, when I look at her, and I'm like, where's the Enterprise?
Where's the airship?
Where's the airship? Sid's like, don't worry. It does that sometimes.
It does that sometimes. To think really hard about my airship for it to stay in existence.
I get distracted by Toast.
Toast.
When I look at her. Oh yeah, he's just repeating some things he said before.
Yeah, so is Alfie Alright. Camp Drybone.
Yeah, it's like, we really gotta go back there.
Because, you know, the one thing that I have is very happy memories of Camp Drybone. Because a lot of great things happened here. A lot of happy memories, you know, Ungust, people dying, Ifrit, burying our friends multiple times, Marcus, Alfino.
We just saw them just a minute ago. The sweet guy is like, no, my coat is now too warm for this area.
Is he?
Okay, we'll be heading into the Howling Eye.
This is him.
Can't remember. Do you think he's in the? Yeah, he's in the room over here.
Oh no, it's more Ellison.
She's like, not more Ellison.
Why, yes, I am Professor Lamberton. Beg pardon? You wish to hear about my research on corrupted crystals? Truly? You sure? Alright.
So I was like, no. She's shaking her head. No.
Well, nothing would give me greater pleasure than to discuss my work with a fellow man and a woman of science. Oh god. I would trade anything to be back with Alfino.
So thanks for listening to me. So I was like, Larx, I'm going to go over here and get some food. I'll be back. Like, she just lets Larx be the one to listen.
Professor Lamberton is about to show you something you will never forget. This is a Christian place.
She's like, I don't want to see anything.
I don't want to see what you have, sir. Ah, so rare it is to find fellow intellectuals in this region. 'Tis even rarer to find one capable of comprehending the nature of corrupted crystals. Come to think of it, there was another, a hermit to whom the church had given sanctuary. Curious fellow, he liked the word toast. He was unsociable. It was rather daft at first impression. Kept saying like hands, shoulders, knees, toes, and then he would also scream at the 12 o'clock. Yet possessed of an amazing affinity towards the scientific pursuits. Mostly yelling. I stand now.
3 o'clock yell.
But to the matter at hand. Did you say you wish to conduct field observations, but to harvest a corrupted crystal? Ye gods, you fools! At least take the necessary precautions so that you do not suffer from exposure to its harmful energies. I am beginning to wonder of your sufficient qualifications to handle such hazardous materials. Still, your ignorance is somehow endearing. You're all so cute I could just pinch those little cheeks of yours. Luckily for you, the cops are over there, and also I have precisely the means by which these inherent dangers may be averted. Simply store the crystal you seek with this warded pot to protect yourself from its delirious effects. Why are you looking at me like that? I assure you, you do not need to clench it between your buttocks. Though, I suppose you'll be bombarded with his energies until you place it in the vessel. Well, perhaps this shall motivate you to work quickly. In any case, take the pot to Hashashako, a student of mine monitoring the flow of ether at the High Bridge. Explain to him your quest, and he shall instruct you in the finer points of crystal harvesting.
So yeah, it's like, you get to touch that pot. You get to carry the pot.
You touch the pot. You touch that pot.
You get to handle that. Like, she's like, I'm not touching that.
Also, congrats on your 11k gil as opposed to 10 gil, Hachi.
So yeah, he's like, I gotta afford that house eventually.
House and the small cottages.
Burn a day, smoke.
Oh, God.
Then Nidhogg just comes by and burns it down. She's like, oh, now it's war.
Oh, wait, is he? Wait, where is he? Oh, he's over there.
You gotta cross the bridge.
Is it crossing the bridge? Oh, he's right here.
Oh, oopsie. I gotta go down the...
Oh, Sako.
Sako. How many times must I be made to explain myself? I am not contemplating suicide, you imbecile. I have chosen this precise position to perform scientific measurements on people throwing themselves off the bridge. We just hand them this pot. This like
here's a pot.
Here's pot. What have we here? A containment vessel. Why, this is the handiwork of Professor Lambertine. You thieving knaves! I shall call for the. Oh, you say the man himself lent it to you. Disgusting. Then you must have sought me out per his instruction, which means he believes me experienced enough to expound upon his explanations. At last. The recognition I so rightfully deserve. I'm so excited I'm gonna throw myself off of this cliff.
No! Take some thanks. Take some thanks!
No, come back. He's like, I had a bungee cord, it's okay.
Oh, I thought it said Hashasoko is trying very hard to contain his excitement and is falling.
Well... He is falling now. Oh, for fabulous day! Kalahoo, Kalahey! I don't even know what words are coming out of my mouth.
I'm so high from this pot!
I've been eating the Ulda mushrooms. That I should be chosen to guide this woman and this... Are you a man? Oh, yes, I, Hasako, greatest of Professor Lambertine's pupils, shall see that you successfully quarry your quarry. Your timing is impeccable. In fact, I was just preparing to procure corrupted crystals from the burning wall for my personal research, after I jumped off this cliff.
Whee!
There, the devastating destruction caused by the calamity has blessed us with a bounty of sublime specimens. Bahamut went roar, and there's a lot of shit down there now. But something tells me that naught but a perfect peace will satisfy your high standards. I can tell it in your eyes. In which case, you must needs descend to the deepest depths. Amidst the flowing waters and the murderous Mirrorites lies the most fantastic formation I have found thus far. Have you caught on that I like to do alliteration like a lot of Dunes folk? This has highly advanced researchers' tools and use it... Take this highly advanced researcher's tool and use it to separate a small fragment from the large cluster. Place it within the warded pot and bear it back to me for inspection. The path which leads from Burgundy Falls to the base of the burning wall is treacherous and terrifying. Don't fall off of it, but advance with appropriate caution and you shall surely survive. And if you fall, let me observe that. Okay.
What a strange Lalafell.
Yeah. Or like that every once in a while you'll meet a Dunesfolk and they'll be like, alliteration. But sometimes, like, their enthusiasm ranges from, like, Wawalago to that guy, where he's
Yeah.
like... Hahasoko's like, yeah, I like to do alliterations, but I do it on my own time. Well, Wawalago lives and dies by it. Like, he wakes up every day, like, how can I say an alliteration to everybody? Every sentence I make.
Ah, yes, the Burning Wall. So this is like one of the few spots that you will see in Eorzea where you see the Calamity in like a time still. So like if you see that kind of weird contraption at the bottom right there, that is actually one of the nails of Dalamud that fell out of the moon and landed into the ground. And all that
Yeah,
crystal.
a lot of pieces of Dalamud are here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's even corrupted this cactus over here. Like, look at this funky cactus.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you're down.
Oh, over by the edge.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, these used to be cactuses, or I guess cactuses started to grow here, and they grew weird. Like even this cactus over here too.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Crystalline, they're all corrupted ether crystals. But we need to get the juiciest one, I guess. And Mirror Knights. So I played like Final Fantasy XII a lot, and so when I got here, I was like, I know these guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mirror Knights being in 12.
A lot of, I mean, there's a couple of character models, or I should say beast models, that are from 12. Some from 13, and I'm not sure. I could tell like a lot of data from 12 was used, because a lot of the models are exactly what 12 uses. Also, like, what is this stuff? Like, is that just a web?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that too.
Or is that something like the quartz goblins do?
Could be. Is it right here? Here it is. All the way at the bottom. It would be a lie to say that the sledgehammer was made for harvesting corrupting crystals.
What was it supposed to be made for? Just regular old rock? Just like, let me hit it with my tiny, tiny mallet. We gotta hit it again? Oh, we just gotta put it in the pot.
Oh, gotta hit it and then put it in the pot.
Okay.
I'm not gonna question. Now the real question is, how do we get back up?
Yeah, I got lost a lot in this place. It's really hard not to just launch myself into the air. Because every once in a while my chocobo just shakes off.
Hello, Kazakh-cha.
We'll get to you later. Kazakh-cha will be a main character featuring in the Black Mage quest.
Oops. Whoops.
Oh, we went too far. I was just following your blue chocobo.
I'm like, la 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 la.
I was like, I was following you. Now I'm stuck on stuff. I see you come galloping back. have you the crystal then. Take this pot.
This word pot contains a corrupted crystal.
What a prodigiously large and lovely crystal. Professor Lambertine will doubtless chortle with joy when you present him to him in person. Oh, and upon your return, do remember to recount how I helped you with your harvesting.
You did nothing.
And also, rate my alliterations on lalafell.com, okay? Going back to watching this man contemplate suicide from over yonder. This is like a morbid curiosity.
I mean, in Drybone, it's probably not that far off.
A lot of people, they're just poor and they suffer around here. And then there's, a whole entire church dedicated to just burying the dead.
Death.
Oh, I gotta go talk to Mr. Ellison guy.
He scares me.
It's always an Ellison.
It's always an Ellison. It's always weird. There's never a normal one.
Nope.
Ah, my keen scholar sense tells me you both obtained a corrupted crystal. Am I right? I better be right.
So yeah, it's just a pot full of pee, take it.
He's like, oh, it's a corrupted crystal of liquid.
So yeah, it's like, oh god. I was hoping we would make him hate us.
If you would grant me a moment to examine the crystal. Ah, it is as you desired. It is a corrupted crystal with a picture of a butt. A corrupted crystal overflowing with wind expected ether. Wait. Remind me, for what purpose did you intend to use this crystal again? What? What? To breach a barrier comprised of wind-expected ether? Oh dear, 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 dear. That may prove problematic, as this crystal would only serve to strengthen the barrier, you dunderheads. But I suppose I'm at fault for not inquiring as to your objectives from the start. Had I known your intent, I would have never sent you to Harasako. But...
He's weird.
He's weird. He keeps jumping. I keep telling him to sit down. But what is science if not trial and error? And can you truly say that this failure has taught you nothing?
Yes, it's taught us nothing.
It literally did tell us nothing.
We are on a time limit, my dude.
Well, think man and think woman. You now understand the methods necessary to safely collect a corrupted crystal. You will doubtless have no difficulty doing so once more. What's more, the crystal you collected can serve as an invaluable resource for the ethereal studies conducted by the students of Baldessian. You've heard of them?
No.
Well, I don't mean to boast, but I have a professional relationship with the organization. Not as equals, of course. I would never be so bold as to claim them level of expertise. Are you all right? Your eyes seem to have glazed over for a moment, and that Lalafell is passed out on the floor next to you. Well, anyway, I shan't keep you from your task. You've still a corrupted crystal to find. I sit back down now, and cross my arms.
Oh, we still gotta talk to him.
Professor Linton knows where you might find the crystal you seek. You sure? I stand back up now in excitement. Corrupted crystals of sufficient size and strength are not all that common. I fear, fortunately, one of my students, Siana, claims to have discovered another promising site in eastern Lanasia. Wait, that's not correct. Eastern Lanasia was where she was nearly killed when wandering too close to an imperial castrum. Oh, that's not really that funny, is it? Now that made for an amusing antidote. It was Western Lanasia, Pharaoh Sirius on the Isles of Umbra to be precise. I can't recall her exact reasoning. Something to do with one of Dalamud's talons or some such nonsense. The girl was always really weird. I always tried to ignore her. What I can say for certain that she is still in Aleport. Not Wineport, Aleport, attempting to gain access to the Isles. Why not travel there and see if Siana's inquiries bear fruit? If you can look past the crass and violent ways of the local pirates, I promise I'm not racist, you might find your time there to be quite pleasurable. Oh, and do not forget to take your makeshift warded pot, lest she think you unprepared for the task, and you're going to need a lot of pot.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, I can't believe I'm going to ask it. Can we leave so that we can go to Lucia now? She's like, I'd rather be with the pirates.
Oh, good old Aleport. It has been a while since we've been here.
When was the last time we had to be here?
I think it was for Sastasha.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Hello, Siana.
Corrupted crystals. Madam, I have no interest in being the butt of your jokes. So if you have no other reason for addressing me, kindly leave me be.
Take this pot.
Well, I'll be damned.
It's a pot.
It's some pot. I've been waiting for this. Professor Lambertine did send you. Beg your pardon, it seems we've gotten off on the wrong foot. I'm Siana, greatest of the professor's pupils, which is doubtly why he bid you seek me out. Indeed, I am an accomplished scholar with an extensive background in... oh god, just listen to me prattle on and on. I must have given this introduction a dozen times by now. Take this thanks for the pot. I'm gonna turn around and just... Like how she just like stops talking to us, like... Oh, it's probably not pirates.
It's probably not pirates.
Siana is frustrated with the progress of her research. This pot is not calming me down. As I told the professors in my many missives, I believe that the area surrounding the Pharaoh series is replete with corrupted crystals of exceptional strength. Unfortunately, I have yet to test my hypothesis, as all access to the Isles of Umbra is forbidden at present. For reasons unknown to me, you see, my attempts to acquire this information are often met with annoyance and disdain. It's rather puzzling, since I always take the time to explain my motivations in great detail to the subjects of my questioning. I don't think it's because of my long-winded explanations that people are running away. Mayhap you will have better luck wresting information from these yellow jackets. I've all but given up by this point. I'll go back to my pot.
I need more pot. Oh, there's someone up here. Is he... Oh, right down here? Whee! You startled me. Don't you know better than to sneak up on a person at a time like this, or with all the fatuous gossips of spirits and specters hunting the Isles of Umbra? Just because I know it's nonsense doesn't make it any less frightening.
Ghost stories.
Ghost! And instead somewhere's like, toast.
No, said not toast. It's
Toast.
ghost.
Oh, wait. I gotta go
You could just
down.
jump down. Huh. Frickman! Hi, my name's Frickman. Yes. Oh no, it's Frickman. Everybody calls me
Fart man.
Frickman. You're keen on traveling to the Isles of Umbra? Bloody hells, lass. Are you drunk or are you just crazy? Ain't nothing there but death, death, and more death, and sometimes a sight of death. I'm going back to this position now.
Let's see, there's another one over here. Is it? Yeah.
Down below. Probably by the jails. The jails are like in a weird spot over here. If you're naughty on the boats, you get sent here.
Oh, the Isles of Umbra? What interest have you in that godforsaken place? Ever since we've been forced to abandon fellow seers, the Isles have become naught but a graveyard for ships, unable to navigate the shores, and a purgatory for the souls dragged them to the depths with them.
So we're just getting a bunch of ghost stories.
I don't think we're getting paid enough for this zoo.
It's like we're not getting paid at all!
We're just getting thanks!
We're just getting thanks every day! See, as I join the Adventurers Guild, you'll get really rich and lucky. So,
I wonder who told us to be an adventurer and said it was going to be rich with money. Zuya.
So you guys like, we were supposed to be rich at this point. Ah, you two, you return. Tell me your findings. Really? Infested with the undead, you say? That is very, very interesting development. Excuse me for a moment while I gather my thoughts. And maybe change my pants.
Are any of these scholars actually knowledgeable with what we're doing with this guy?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Sienna seems to have regained her composure. Really? All I had to do was just mention ghosts. Well, worry not, my friends. I've given your findings some thought, and I've concluded that this talk of spirits is not more than local folklore. As for why all travel to the Isles of Umbra is restricted, well, mayhap it's considered too dangerous, owing to the abandonment of Pharaoh Sirius. Yes. Well, anyway, while you were questioning those yellow jackets, I paid a visit to the local pub, since even an esteemed scholar like myself enjoys dulling her wits on occasion. Gotta get that bubbly.
Oh my god.
It was there that I heard tale of a man named Skifrin, who was recently detained after returning from, wait for it, the Isles of Umbra.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is the first I've heard of someone actually traveling to and from there, so I'm curious as to how he obtained permission. Mind having a chat with him in my stead? He was arrested after all, so I'm somewhat reticent to approach him myself.
Uh-huh.
You can't even talk to a guy who's behind locked bars. Like, it's not that hard.
Apparently it is.
She's like, I gotta go back.
This. He was right. Or you could release me? Yes, release me. I will go and tell her. Let me go to her.
She's like, this guy's...
Archer's like, no.
This guy is
No.
bad touch.
No, we leave you there. It's like, you release me, and it's like, we will leave you in. He's like, so you will open the door, and we're like, we will walk away. This key is ours now.
What does Skifrin have to say? Huh. That's not terribly helpful at all, huh? Excuse me, I gotta take another sip of my bubbly. I couldn't care less how much he misses his favorite bar wench. But what was that about a man named Mimi Doa? Sounds like a Lalafell. Wait, I know that name. That's the bastard who grabbed my arse the other day at the pub.
What is this quest?
He was perfect ass-grabbing size, too. Somebody should arrest him. Well, if you want to give him that feather, be my guest. I'm not going anywhere near him and his wandering hands.
I'm over here doing real hot girl shit.
I'm over here doing hot girl shit. I'm really busy. Oh gosh.
Oh no, he's grabbing butts.
Oh, he's about to grab. Stop him, Larx.
Not on this yet, are ye? No, then what are ye? Speak up, son. I can't hear you, sonny.
Take this feather and shove it in your mouth.
Oh, buggers me. Is that what I think it is, sonny? Nah, couldn't be. You found this, you say? Where'd you say you found it? Skiffrim, you say? Was hoping to have a word with that lad, but it sounds like there's naught left twixt his ears. He was supposed to help patch up fellow seers, he was, shunny. Company sent me to supervise the lot of them. Weren't getting work done on their own, say? Half of them walked off, half of them ran off, and half of them up and vanished, and half of us were touching butts. You're right, it sounded pretty gay. What's that? You be looking for passage to the Isles of Umbra? Why didn't you say so? I've been thinking of dispatching someone to take a look on behalf of old Mimidoa. Tell him how the land lies, sonny. Ain't nobody been interested till you came a-calling. Whole port's up in arms about spirits and so forth. If I had the gill, I'd hire some sellswords and let 'em sort it out. But you'll do it in a pinch, you will. Show this parchment to the skipper and he'll see you there and back, sonny.
Do we gotta go into...
Oh, right here?
Do we have to go upstairs?
Oh, we gotta talk to Sienna.
Oh, we gotta tell her we talked to butt grabbing man. You know, it's sexual harassment, Mio. You need to get consent.
I swear, it's always a lollipop.
It's always old men.
That too.
So you went and had a word with Mimidoa. I hope the valuable time you saw fit to waste amounted to something. Here you go. Here's a piece of paper with a butt on it. You mean that disgusting creature was Skiffrin's superior? And he drew this picture of a butt? I find that hard to believe. But this written passage does appear to be genuine, so it must be true. I must say, it's a relief to work with someone with such an industrious woman. I guess this here guy next to you. I look forward to hearing the discoveries you will make on the Isles of Umbra. Without me, I have to return to my bubbly. She has no desire to journey with us, Larx.
You and me both.
So he was like, look, I don't want to go there, but you're coming with us. Fine. I fail to see the justifications for dragging me along on your journey, but if you insist, I will go as well. Just let me pick up some barefoot wine. But 12 is my witness. If you leave me behind to be devoured by some horrid abomination, I will come back to haunt you.
Okay. That's fair. That's actually fair. But she's gonna keep standing there.
See, I just like stared at her like menacingly for like 5 hours. She's like, fine, I'll go.
They're like, Zuya's like, man, I miss Ishgard.
She's like, I can't believe it. We're here, out on the docks, trying to convince this woman to come with us to a frickin' island.
Take me to the Isles of Umbra, they bid. As if it's simple as... Oh, I see you got rid of passage. Well, alright then, climb aboard.
Oh, I like this picture of a butt, it's good. But But I heard Lord Hachiphon is the greatest drawer of butts in all of Eorzea.
there she is.
I was like, are you loaded in?
Yeah.
This doesn't seem all that bad. Oh, we're good. I'm not saying I'd like to build a summer home here, but
Yes, you are.
oh, hell's with this. Here, take your pot and go on without me. You've harvested corrupted crystals before, right? So it isn't as though you require my assistance. Speak to the man guarding the gate. I'm sure he'll let you in. Now, if you please excuse me, I got hot girl shit to do.
I got really. She
Really ran into the ocean.
She really did. She ran. I mean, that is some hot girl shit to do. I'm sure she's fine.
She's fine. I like that we got her to the island and then she like stands on the shore for 5 seconds and it's like, I'm gonna go.
I don't have plot triggered on me. David.
With a D. Hi, I'm David.
I'm
with
David.
A D.
Hi, I beg your pardon, sir. How did you come here? Actually, this island is currently restricted. No.
What's this pot?
Oh my god, it's an old pot. I'm not sure I follow. Oh, I see. You're one of those weirdos. You wish to harvest a corrupted crystal. Oh my god, no, friend. You may have to return empty-handed. Oh.
So I was like, who's hired this guy? Why is everybody incompetent?
David has a simple teleport.
Teleport.
David has a simple proposal for you. Oh, that red Mr. Mimidoa gave you many grant you access the island, but only authorized personnel as he passes point. When you ask, look up and see for yourself. When that giant mass of crystal struck the lighthouse, it caused severe damage. Both the structure and the machinery within that once powered the beacon. Oh.
David.
I am concentrated with the smoke, but whatever you believe, the fires of Pharisee were the product of a mage's thaumaturgy or closet arcane bomb, but an elaborate contraption fueled by ethereal energy. Repairs are still ongoing, but it's anyone's guess when they'll be complete. What's worse, all work has ceased since rumors of the Walking Dead from that show drove off our entire crew.
I didn't know the entire Walking Dead cast was here.
Clementine will remember this.
Oh.
Not that those rumors are incorrect. No, I've observed the fiends from a distance at the ship graveyard to the south. What's drawn them to our shores is still a mystery, though. Oh. I'll make you a deal, Larx and Zuya. I know your names for some reason. Help me unravel this mystery, and I'll bring you your corrupted crystal. In fact, I shall be searching for one that satisfies your requirements. Yes. As for where you begin your inquiries in this situation, it so happens that a party of 3 adventurers came ashore not long ago, seeking to scavenge valuables, trinkets at the ship graveyard. I'd be surprised if they knew nothing of the undead infestation, so it might behoove you to question them. Yes. Oh, I regret doing that. I regret that so much.
I don't know who's weirder, that guy or the Ellison man we talked to earlier. Probably the Ellison man.
Probably the Ellison man.
He had a lot to say.
Oh boy. I guess the rogue
god.
again.
Alduin. The dragon from Skyrim. It's all there for the taking. 5 bleeding years worth of wreckage and their cargo. But those queer dead things and that voice. Actually, voice was quite nice. So he was like, this is the weirdest guy. This is the weirdest guy.
This is the weirdest guy.
Drunk Rogadin.
Lewis. God, that voice, that single fleeting verse, I can still hear it. Stay clear of the southern shore, friends. It took every ounce of my strength to resist. Okay.
Okay.
Irapi terapi.
Oh wow, that's quite a Lullafell name. You saw them too, right? Dead people. Just shambling about without a care in the world. How dare they? Except when they do seem to care, that is, and start shuffling towards the water.
What? Oh, report back to David.
Oh. David with a D.
Alright, David. Talking about Lorraine voice is disturbingly familiar as if, but it's impossible. They're all dead, aren't they? Yo.
Take some thanks.
Take some things. Oh, that's an interesting picture.
My guy, you're here with those sandals on? What are those?
David, what's your damage?
You're gonna stub your toe around here.
Yours. David is sweating profusely.
Probably because of the sandals.
But if they have returned, that would mean... Oh, beg your pardon, I was just thinking about something. Which reminds me, I received word that Mr. Mimidoa would be arriving any moment. Yours. Apparently he grew tired of waiting for the lanky young lad and that weird Lalafell girl with the 1,000-yalm stare to return. Which I'm assuming is you guys. I don't know what sort of arrangement you had, but you should probably go and explain yourself. Yes.
So, David says, apparently he grew frustrated waiting for the sweet young lass with skin as soft as phoenix down to return. So you get, different dialogue if you're female.
Huh.
See, I was like, I don't want it. I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I don't want any of it.
What's been keeping you, initiates? I ain't getting any younger, you know, shunnies. Aye, some honey-voiced harlot's been calling out to folk what wander near the ship graveyard? And it stirred up the dead and all? Bloody hells! What the fuck? This takes me back to the days as a cannon boy, sailing under old Mistbeard. But they wouldn't dare.
Mistbeard?
Mistbeard?
You served under Mistbeard?
Mistbeard?
You?
But they wouldn't dare, would they? Not after the lesson we learned them last time. Bah! They bloody would, though, wouldn't they? Bears and old biddies. Some folks said as the first purge would be the last, but I knew deep down in me bones, and this day would come. And come it has, aye. I'd bet me bum-ear sirens behind all this, sonnies. Nay, not one of the sanguine variety initiate. I speak of the other kind. Them what's got feathers and lure sails to your watery grave with their sweet, sweet song. Oh, but it don't end there. No, drowning's just the start. See, even in death a man stays bound to the beast, forced to do her bid until his corpse can't do it no more. Okay, ew. 'Tis a fate I wouldn't wish on me worst enemy. Well, except maybe in a drink, and I'd regret it afterward. Anyway, it's up to us to stop the hell's-born hussy before she takes another soul, shunnies. Of course, we can't send you marching off to war without these. The siren don't have no power over man as can't hear a song. 'Tis lucky for you I carry a spare pair, and lucky for both of us I am a superstitious old sod, eh? Well, she ain't coming to us, so we best head over there. To the ship graveyard, initiates.
It is like great.
Awesome.
Now I gotta put in earplugs.
Earplugs. Ooh, music. And a fate.
Is it the zombies or no?
If she passes near the shore, she should spy the campfire and come looking. Just a matter of waiting now. Oh, it's Sling Sling.
Let's go alone. Well, good luck, Larx.
Good luck to you too.
Yawn. I'm beginning to wonder if some sly bugger ain't spun us a yarn here.
Guess we go home and drink that bubbly.
Let's drink that bubbly and do some real hot girl shit. Oh. Quiet. Did you hear that? That's her! Oh! Look! Out over the water! She's come, Nishiet. She's come!
Oh my, hello nurse.
That's a lot of boob.
Quick, lad! Shove them plugs in your ears and get ready for a fight! Soon as she realizes you're deaf to her ditties, she'll call on her thralls and we'll be all up our necks in corpse before you know it, shunnies! And then he runs away. Oh boy.
Hither embrace, mine everything, all. True love spurns, for cruelty's reward. Defeat the siren's thralls!
Whoa, I just one-shot that one, dude.
Oh. Still cast. Boom. Cast out, callous souls, dead to desire. Dad's like, we can't hear any of this.
Like, what? Jeez, I just one-shotted those. My goodness.
Fair, woeful mistress, distress. It's like we're only getting pieces of the song, I guess.
Yeah.
What? I can't hear you.
I can't hear you with all the drugs I'm doing.
So I was like, we refreshed the mushrooms from Ulda. Melody, last breath of death. The rhythm. It's like broken up, like.
Swim, sway,
not...
we'll dance and we'll play.
It's the Little Mermaid episode. Oh gosh, I forgot about the little balls of water.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where you are in the fight.
I'm fighting Charmed Captain. Oh god. Oh god, bubbles. Bubbles.
The bubbles is kind of fun. My love, a river, one look.
Oh, I'm done.
Daddy's gotta run around.
Zuya's gonna run.
no more. You've defeated all my zombie guards. Why did you do that?
You were really mean.
Yeah, it's like, I felt for a moment there.
I felt something.
We were both on the shore, but you were in an alternate universe.
There are all these Pokeballs.
This weird lady singing. She
Oh,
wasn't
he's
very
clapping.
good.
Ah, am I alright? I'm better than alright, initiate. Happy as a sailor in a whorehouse I am, sonny. Of course, I'd be happy as a sailor with 2 wassets if we got to the songstress. But you can't have everything now, can you? She'll not come crooning around here again, though. Well, not for a while, anyway. And if she does, well, we know what to do, don't we? Earplugs. Who would have thought? Thanks for the help. Bugging me, I've clean forgotten your name. Remind me. Okay, so the tall one is Zuya, and the small one is Larx. Okay. And don't recall having no initiate by that name. But if you're not me old mate, whose name would even been so bloody helpful? Ah, never mind. Be seeing you guys. Oh no, we gotta speak with David.
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 Oh, fate failed.
I'm pretty sure we succeeded.
We had other things to do other than your roundabout quest.
Alright, David, in your little sailor sandals. Oh, you was a siren. How were you able to resist her song? Oh, I see. Ooh, well, I heard that Mr. Mimidoa was involved in the first purge, but I never actually... Haven't survived an ordeal like that. I can't blame him for carrying earplugs around with him. No. Anyway, I have something for you. My phone number. I mean, and also this corrupted crystal you wanted. Yeah, safely sealed within the pot, just as you requested. Please take it with my compliments.
Okay,
And
thanks.
we're leaving.
I like that you were such a good expert on digging out corrupted crystals.
We didn't know
Like,
David had that power.
He was like a really good expert on it while we were killing that siren lady.
Oh, now time to talk to real hot girl shit.
She's like back, she's like, oh my god, you're alive.
Shit. I was just listening to my favorite song. It was called Body Yada 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 Yada.
It's like, don't give me your shit tasting music. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome back. You're looking remarkably hale, I must say, and more importantly, alive. You are alive, aren't you?
Nope. But I have more pot!
Aha! The conquering heroes return, bearing a gift. Might I have a closer look? Impressive. Very impressive indeed. Yes, I think you will be quite pleased with this specimen. Congratulations, you guys. Seldom if I had ever encountered a corrupted crystal composed of such a volatile overabundance of fire aspected ether.
Oh no.
What? You wanted a corrupted crystal comprised of ice aspected ether to counteract the effects of a raging wind? Well, the specimen won't help you there. Anyone who knows anything about the elements can tell you that. You'll just have to keep looking, I suppose. Oh my god.
You were so useless.
This is worse than the fucking Limeboard quest.
Yeah. The curious case of giggity 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 giggity.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh, don't fret now. I know exactly where to find a corrupted crystal comprising of ice aspected ether. An associate of mine, Gridania, has been studying the effects of one such crystal on living beings.
Oh, good.
What's with that expression? I thought you'd be pleased to hear this news.
I'm
This
not.
is not another wild dodo chase, I assure you.
It is.
I am much more sober than I was an hour ago, I assure you. And what's even better is that this time you needn't use the warded pot of yours to protect yourself from the crystal's energies. Hinden's findings suggest that it's quite safe. Why, you ask? Well, let's say that it's undergone a unique process that has rendered such precautions unnecessary. Anyways, don't let me keep you. It's been a pleasure. Come back and see me again sometimes, alright? And bring the bubbly.
Sure. I can't wait to ever run cross paths with you again.
So, this is what this entire quest line is freaking... Where are we going back? Larx?
Gridania.
Where did we start out?
Gridania.
We didn't even have to go to fucking Drybone or any of these places to begin with. Meanwhile, Garuda's probably out there killing an entire village.
I'm glad this is the Garuda storyline. Go to here. Oh, you shouldn't be doing that. Go to here. Oh, you shouldn't really be doing that. Go to over here. Maybe not do that over there. I'm glad we're learning so much about her. Miketos. It's the quickest route.
At least it's not Easter yet, so we don't have to listen to Papaya! Ugh.
I had successfully purged Swim This Way from my brain until now. You're welcome, Kate. Oh. It's a guy reading a book, and the book has a picture of a butt.
Oh, the butt returns.
Oh, greetings and salutations, Mr. Shallow and Mr. Zuya, I presumed. Sienna informed me of your adventures in Aleport. Yeah, terribly sorry about that. She gets high a lot on bubbly. Though, as Professor Lamberton is fond of saying, no action taken in the name of science is ever truly wasteful, especially in the butt. To the matter at hand, though, corrupted crystals possessing the properties you see could be found in abundance at the standing courses following the calamity. Alas, it's no longer the case. And while there is at least one suitable crystal that remains to be found within the 12's wood, precisely where it is at any given moment is more difficult to say. Permit me to explain a very long paragraph. You are familiar with Spriggans, yes? Ooh, tell me more. I love Spriggans. The fury little rascals that are wont to seek out ores and other stones. Well, one such creature with an infamously insatiable appetite has single-handedly devoured every corrupted crystal in the 12's wood. Yay, glee! Fortunately for you, these crystals take an eternity to digest, assuming they can even be digested, and I'm reasonably confident that one still resides within his gut. It's quite fascinating, really. My theory is that this giggity first consumed a corrupted crystal when, you couldn't care less about all of this, could you?
Yeah, it's like falling asleep.
To the point, then! Giggity seldom remains his presence felt unless there is a particularly fine fodder to be had. Therefore, which require a lure, and I have precisely the sort he will find impossible to resist. Simply place his true heart. Oh, yeah, I shall save the story of the origins of its unusual name for another occasion, outside of this brigand's lair, and wait for the opportune moment to pounce. As for the method by which you retrieve the crystal from his gut, I shall leave that to you guys.
It's like, I hate this. Do we have to do this?
This is literally the Garuda storyline.
It's like, I blame you for this, like...
That went through my loading screen.
The sounds of Zuya's screams echoes through your loading screen. Is this how Larx comes to love Spriggans? He's like, what's a Spriggan? Tell me more.
Oh, when he like ripped the stone out of his gut, he's like, man, I fuck with these guys.
Yeah, he's like, oh.
Oh.
Like, I propose we just slice him open cleanly, just done with it. Larx is like, no. How about we just make him barf it up a little bit? Yeah, it's like, we're going to burn him from the inside out.
Oh. Oh!
That's her method for everything. Like, why not try burning it?
Going to Spriggan Land. And we wished on dragon scale. And that's what started this fucked up quest. Oh, a guy fell off the bridge.
Oh no, I did too. What's up with this?
In case you guys didn't know what a Spriggan was. Get it really good. Whoa!
You see, if
There we
you
go.
kind of zoom in on their faces though, with their little pointy teeth, they look really frightening.
Yeah. Oh, there
He's
you
got
go.
hot girl shit to do.
He's doing hot girl shit.
He's got stuff to do.
I also have a plushie of a Spriggan in my room, by the way. Everyone.
So, this is all where newbies come to die, though, because you aggro all level 43 everything, including this crater golem in the area, and you just get mobbed.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
But they're going to ignore us, so we're not going to worry about that. But I remember as a new player, always, like, dying in this area. Sometimes, like, you need to bring a friend.
Well, you weren't kidding when
fire.
you weren't kidding when you said that that we were gonna flame him alive.
Yeah, I used ice on that, just ice. We're not gonna cut this guy open. We're just gonna be like, and it got frozen to death. It's an icy Spriggan. Made it better to preserve everything from the inside. So.
Oh my.
Guess that's better than a hot pile of goo. Spriggan goo.
Ew.
Ugh. So yeah, it's like, that was easy.
And now we're back, and they're like, "Whoa, you're back? You just left."
Yeah, it's like one ice spell. Just one ice spell. Did it. Done.
Done. Done.
See, with how fast we kill stuff at this level, where it's like Zuya gets angry enough and just obliterates it on sight. Like, are we done yet? We're done now, yeah.
We're done.
Larx accidentally trips and just like destroys everything with his ninjutsu.
Bro, you do not sneak up on me like that. I was engrossed in my book. Wait, what is that? Oh, God, what is that smell?
Yeah, it's like, don't think about it.
My word, that is a breathtakingly beautiful crystal. I see my supposition was not mistaken. And I also see we're in a verse to dig in through Spriggan entrails for your prize. Zuya's like, I did that.
At least it was frosty and preserved.
We owe our
get a lot of blood and guts on ourselves.
We owe our furry friend a debt of gratitude, you know. This thick coating of digestive juices is protecting us from the harmful effects of the crystal, just as the warded pot you once used did. Why so glum, friend?
We should still put it in the pot. I still think we should put it in something. It was disgusting.
You finally attained the corrupted crystal you sought. One overflowing with earth-aspected ether. Calm down.
See, I start screaming.
I jest. It is comprised of ice-aspected ether. Worry not. I suppose that joke was in poor taste, considering your previous two attempts were for naught.
We wasted our goddamn time. This is a realm reborn. where Warrior of Light is sent on stupid quests like this.
Like, what does this have to do with Garuda?
Nothing.
Literally nothing. We literally just blew up a Spriggan, ripped his entrails out, and grabbed a crystal, and we're going with it.
And we killed a siren too.
And a siren.
And then met that one Wallafell that had weird tastes.
Hey, does Neglected return to you? Oh, he's neglected to return you your corrupted crystal. You better freaking give that to us.
He's still fucking. He's like, digested juices.
Oh shit, Larx, Zuya, I forgot to return your crystal to you. Oh, and there was a message for you from Professor Lamberton. Something about a man named Marcus? Apparently the professor misses the intellectual stimulation. Forgive me, I should have written it down. It occurs to me that
intellectual stimulation.
Marcus was doing the professor. Marcus was doing real hot girl shit.
Marcus was intellectually stimulating the populace.
Oh. It occurs to me that I have yet to ask why you needed that crystal. You aren't planning anything nefarious, are you? It would reflect poorly on me and my research if it was used for evil ends.
He's like, I will show you evil ends, and points like at the bottom of her staff.
Ah, well, that lawful over there is kind of scaring me. Perhaps it's best I remain ignorant. I didn't become the professor's greatest pupil by filling my head with unnecessary information. Okay.
Okay.
Bye! Larx turns around and Zuya pushes the kid into the river.
Well, at least we're in Gridania. So
We are in Gridania. And now we have the crystal. And now we can go to Garuda. At least I think. Maybe. Wait, how do we... Oh.
So yeah,
That's right,
she's still getting her corporeal form back from teleporting.
She's still... I haven't gotten my toes yet.
Let's see. We just here for the distance.
Oh, hi.
Oh.
Wait, how did you get down there so fast?
I teleported to the airship landing.
Oh, that's right, I'm an idiot.
How do we get back out there? Oh, we have to talk to the airship ticker.
Oh.
Greetings, madam, sir. Do you wish to proceed to your vessel? It's right over there.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yes! Said David.
David, you got all the way over here.
Alf, you know.
He's still gonna say, like, hey, what took you so long?
Yep.
Yeah, he's the same thing. Not for Sid. All repairs and modifications have been completed. Once you bring me that crystal, nothing will stand between us and Garuda. Here,
This
take
particular sample happens to be covered in Spriggan offal.
It's like,
Oh, I'm glad that's still in the description.
Sid's like, what is this covered in? I'm not gonna ask.
Hands.
I don't want to know. I'll need to run some tests to be sure, but this looks to be exactly what we need. Worry not, Zuya and Larx. I'll see that your hard work doesn't go to waste. You guys took a long time.
We killed a Spriggan for this.
I didn't want to know. The Enterprise is already more than a common airship. But mark my words, soon it will become something greater. Something extraordinary. Getting a math boner already. This is me. This is what I was born to do.
Hands.
Airship.
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 Thanks.
Sid's like, I only have like 1/4 of my memory back, but I think airships are very important.
Oh, Lady of the Vortex. Oh, that seems like a good place to stop on a nice little cliffhanger,
Yeah.
wouldn't you agree?
We better save the big giant boss fight for when we have time.
Oh boy, well, that was unnecessary.
They yanked it around for the last time. Like, gosh. Why isn't it every time a primal is summoned, all of Eorzea is like waffling about, like, hey, go check out this siren. You want to dig through Spriggan entrails? Like, get us some cheese. Oh my gosh. This is why all of Eorzea is going to die.
Yeah. And this was all literally to get one aspected crystal. And it was half of it was all pointless to do in the first place because it was half of it we didn't even need to do.
And the guy we needed to see was here in Gridania the entire freaking time. We should have just never teleported out of here.
That is Realm Reborn, and that's kind of the things that I don't necessarily like about Realm Reborn. Even with it being trimmed up like it is now, it's just unnecessary fetch quests that has nothing really to do with anything except make you go A, B, C in really weird places. Luckily, in other expansions, they get a little bit better with that, but Realm Reborn, my goodness, they had no idea what they were wanting for this game.
It's still really good, though.
And it still have a very good storyline, you just have to slog through some of this really random stuff.
We're so used to the newer content where it is smooth as butter, and then you come back to this and you're like, no.
Oh, they do without cheese? Oh man, my sanity.
Eorzea really likes their cheese.
They like the cheese, they like their wine, and they like their good old bubble boils.
Well, it's good that Sid's starting to actually start to act like himself. For a good while, he's just sitting there going like, what?
I think, also having like the airship around him, I think is like slowly like starting to jog his memory.
He's been staring at the airship for like 2 days straight. Alfino's like, I'm getting a little bit worried about him. He's just been looking at the airship.
I'm like, are we sure this is Sid?
I feel like Sid's like downloading himself from the airship. He's like, wait a minute.
Sid.exe.
And we're like, okay, Sid, do you remember Garlemald? And he's like, what the hell is Garlemald? Like, oh crap, okay.
He's like, let's open one box at a time.
I don't remember Garlemald at all.
Oh, no one should remember Garlemald. Not even Garlemald wants to remember Garlemald. Oh boy, so we have reached the end of our stream, so that means it's time for shameless plug. So if you liked this video, please give us a thumbs up. It really helps out the video. And if you really like this and you want to continue this series, please hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell so you'll be notified when we go live for our next episode of New Game Plus. And you can always follow both me and Zoo on Twitter at LarkShallow and at Detective Adrian. So, with that being said, next time we are actually going to be investing the plot, and we are going to confront Garuda, the Lady of the Vortex, and that is when the real story of Realm Reborn begins. So I hope you guys are really prepared for that. Because our friends are still kidnapped too, by the way. They're still in jail.
They've been interrogated by the Garleans this entire time.
This entire time, Minfilia and all of them have most likely been tortured, and we have been ingesting around Spriggan intestines. So, yeah.
So, like, it's okay. I'm sure the Warrior of Light will save us. And they're like elbow deep in Spriggan.
They're like, Kalima! Kalima! But on that lovely note, we hope to see you next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody.